Hey everyone, in this episode of What's for Dinner, I'm sharing 4 easy and comforting meals we've enjoyed in my house recently. I hope you enjoy them too. Let's jump right into this, guys. Okay guys, for dinner tonight, I am making a quick pot of chili, and I'm going to be using one of my favorite little chili seasoning mixes to do this. This is a Terlingua Texas Championship chili recipe mix, and I did a full review video on this little kit not too long ago. I'll post a link to that review if you want to watch it. And I did say in that review that I would make this again, and so here we are making it again. They give a couple of instructional options here: the quick recipe and your championship experience recipe, which has a few extra steps in it. We're going to stick with the quick recipe tonight. I'm just making a couple of changes here. Now, they recommend 2 pounds of beef, ground or cubed, and I'm using ground turkey tonight because that's what I have on hand. And tomato paste. I do not have the chicken broth out, but I will be using it. And then 2 serrano peppers. So now, last time I made this, I used 2 jalapeno peppers. So it'll be interesting to see if there's much of a change in the heat level with serranos versus jalapenos. And that's it. So I'm gonna get busy cooking this, and I will show you the end product when I'm all done. I'm gonna seed and chop these little peppers. Okay guys, so here is my bowl of chili, and you can see it's turned out really thick and so yummy. I really love the flavor profile in that little mix kit. It's really good. So I'm serving this tonight. This is some cast iron skillet homemade cornbread, and then I'm gonna go ahead and top my chili with a little bit of sour cream and a little sprinkle of red onion. If I had some chopped green onions, I would be putting those on here. Oops, but I don't. All right, guys, that's dinner tonight, and we're looking forward to it. Okay, guys, so tonight we are doing tomato soup and grilled cheeses, the classic combination, and I'm making my homemade easy fire roasted tomato soup. I'm just going to run over the ingredients real quick. I'm not going to remake this recipe. I have done an entire video tutorial where I make this soup, so I'm going to send you over there if you like the way this soup comes out looking, which I'm sure you will. But anyhow, I'm going to show you the ingredients, and then I'll show you what dinner looks like here in just a little bit. Okay, so for my fire roasted tomato soup, I'm using fire roasted diced tomatoes, guys. I'm also going to be using some chicken broth, and y'all know I rarely have prepared chicken broth around, so we're going to be doing water and bouillon combined. Some dried basil. You can always use fresh basil if you keep that around as well. We're going to start off with a little olive oil because we're going to be sauteing some veggies. I've got some celery, carrot. I'm going to take a little bit of onion, and then some tomato paste at the end. Guys, if you have not tried this tomato paste in a tube, I highly recommend it. If you just need a tablespoon or 2, this is so much easier than having to deal with the leftovers from a 6-ounce can. Garlic, and then of course we're going to need a little bit of salt and pepper and a little bit of sugar. All right, and then for the grilled cheeses, guys, we're just keeping it super classic. I'm going to take some butter, which I don't have out, and do some very simple grilled cheeses with our favorite melty American cheese. And all right. Oh, did I mention the milk? We're going to need some milk. Okay, guys, so here's the tomato soup after about 25 minutes of simmering. whole house smells amazing, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the heat. And in the previous video that I'm gonna send you over to watch, I did not have a stick blender. I processed the soup in 2 batches in a regular blender, but this time around I'm going to be using my immersion blender, and that's the only difference between the way I'm preparing soup tonight and the way I prepared the soup back then. But anyhow guys, I'm going to go ahead and get this nice and smooth and I'll show you what it looks like. And here is the fire roasted tomato soup after just a few minutes with the immersion blender. Those veggies are all perfectly pureed, and this is a delicious, nutritious soup. So I'm just gonna keep you guys here for this last preparation step. I love adding milk into tomato soup. It adds some creaminess and it really just mellows out any sharp flavors. And I'm just using 1% milk, but you could certainly use half and half or heavy whipping cream in this, you know, whatever you prefer. But this soup is ready to plate. Okay, y'all, well, here is my plate. I've got my toasty, melty grilled cheese and a handful of saltines that I'm gonna enjoy with this homemade, flavorful tomato soup. This stuff is creamy and dreamy. This is one of my favorite combinations for a cozy winter meal, and this is dinner tonight, and we're certainly looking forward to it. Okay guys, so it's kids' choice night tonight at the house, and I had the big kid request breakfast tacos, specifically bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast tacos, and the little kid agreed to it as long as French fries were served on the side. So there you have it. It's not always this peaceful a process, but I've got some bacon out, some eggs, some Colby Jack cheese that I've shredded, 2 types of tortillas here. I've got low carb and regular. And just to keep things simple, I picked up some frozen French fries. I'm gonna prep them in the air fryer, get them nice and golden and crispy. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started, guys. I'm gonna fry up this bacon. I'm going to scramble these eggs. I have 8 eggs here for 2 eggs per person, and we are having some delicious breakfast for dinner tonight. Okay guys, so here is my plate. I've got 1 breakfast taco ready to enjoy, and I'm of course gonna top my taco with some salsa. I'm gonna go with this H-E-B specialty cilantro. It's really good with chips too. I've got some decaf coffee. I served some grapes to kind of round out this little meal here with my French fries and my taco. These were jelly berry grapes. We'd never seen them before, but they were really, really good. So give them a try if you see them in your area. But that's dinner tonight, guys, and we are certainly looking forward to it. Okay guys, so for these turkey burgers, and I'm using just some frozen turkey burgers that I've cooked. They're going to be turkey burgers with pesto and feta and bacon. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how to stack these up. I've got a toasted hamburger bun here. It's one of the pretty ones with the seeds on top. And I'm just going to jump right into this. I'm going to show you how we're going to build this burger. Okay, I've got a little bit of some greens here. This is from a box of 50/50 spinach and spring mix. Got 2 slices of bacon, fresh tomato slices, some basil pesto, a little bit of feta, and some light mayo. And then of course, I've got my turkey hamburger patty here. All right, let's build a burger, guys. Okay, y'all, so here is my plate. This is my dinner tonight. Here is that delicious, super flavorful turkey burger with pesto, feta, and bacon. And I'm pairing this up with a little bowl of a little bit of the tomato soup that's left over. And there's not a lot left over, but there's probably enough for about 3 bowls, and I'm lucky enough to get one. So this is a good meal for Friday evening. Using up some leftovers. Tomato soup is from the other day. Some of this bacon was from last night's breakfast taco night. So it's a good way to use up some leftovers, but I hope you guys enjoyed the burger. This is dinner and we are looking forward to it.
Well, all right, guys, that's it for this episode of What's for Dinner. As always, thanks for watching, and I hope you found something new to try with your next meal plan. Take care out there, guys. I'll see you real soon in the next video.